What's up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Caitlin if you're new, and in today's video we are prepping to go to our first overnight trip with our 2-month-old. So I'm going to be kind of showing you all the things that we are packing and everything that I am doing to prepare for a long weekend road trip with a baby. So we're going to Indianapolis, which is about a 4-hour drive from where we live right now, and we're going for a wedding. So packing stuff for me and my husband who's in the wedding, and then also just packing things for our 2-month-old. We're bringing my mom along with us so that she can watch the baby while we are at the wedding. Obviously did not want to leave him overnight alone. So we got an Airbnb that we're all going to be staying in for the wedding, which we're so excited. We're going for my husband's brother, and he's getting married. So we are very excited, but lots of prep and packing to do with a baby, and obviously I've never done it before. So I'm gonna take you along, and this video is just gonna be all about what I'm doing to prepare for going on a road trip, an overnight stay with a baby. So what I'm gonna do right now is go into his closet and pick out some outfits for the weekend. I have a bunch of extra 3-month-old clothes I don't have. He doesn't really fit into any newborn stuff, so I have like a whole bin of just onesies, and I want to just make sure that I have plenty of clothing because he has been blowing out lately. And then I also like to, I just want to have a few extra little onesies in case it's really hot and I don't want to put him in his PJs, which are all long sleeve. So I'm going to pack a couple extra onesies just in case he needs to sleep in them, in case like the house is really hot, the AC isn't working, something like that. So that's what we're going to do right now. So here's what we have. This will be his outfit for Friday because I think we are going to take him to the rehearsal and the rehearsal dinner, and so that way he has like a nice outfit to wear. And then I have an extra jumper in my diaper bag in case he blows out of that, which looks exactly like this one, except it's just like dark navy blue. And then I have in his outfit for Saturday. This will be his outfit for Sunday. And then if he blows out on Saturday, I have an extra onesie. If he blows out on Sunday, I have an extra onesie, and then I have 2 onesies in case it's too hot, and those will be like overnight pajama onesies. And then that way I also just have 2 extras as well because I am going to bring him PJs. So the PJs are in our bedroom, so we're gonna go get those. Sorry if you can hear him. Poor baby, got his shots yesterday, and he has just been tired and just wants mommy. And so we were snuggling on the couch all morning, and then I was like, I have to get some packing and some stuff done. So I put him in the carrier, and he's just taking a little nap. But he's sleeping good. Sweet angel. Okay, and then I've got 2 pairs of jammies and then just 1 extra pair of jammies. And these are lighter material as well. But these are like long sleeve, like summer PJs. And then I've got his sleep sack, which I'm going to also bring his other sleep sack as well, just in case something happens, blow out, throw up, whatever. That way we have 2 options. So these are all of the clothes that I'm packing for him for night and day. We leave Friday and then we're all day Saturday and then we leave Sunday morning. So just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm packing. I'm trying to be prepared, but I'm also trying not to overpack. We will have a washer and dryer, and I am going to bring some detergent. So that way, if we need to wash anything, we're going to be able to wash things as well. Okay, next I'm going to start packing for myself. And then that way I have just all of my stuff packed and I'm taken care of. So we're going to do clothes for me. So first of all, what I'm wearing to the wedding. This was difficult because I am 2 months postpartum and I am pumping as well, and I'm going to need to pump at the wedding. So I didn't want to buy anything. I was hoping things in my closet would fit me, and luckily I got this very forgiving dress for my sister's bridal shower. And it's just this like really pretty material, this yellow pleated dress that basically like just ties in the back and then also ties at the waist, so you can really kind of shape shift the dress however you want. And then I have a slip that goes directly under it. So this is what I'm going to wear to the wedding. And then I'm gonna wear my nursing bra, and I'm also going to bring my Spanx as well and a nude pair of underwear. So that's what I am wearing for the wedding day. And then for shoes, I'm just doing white pumps from Zara. I've had these forever. They're so comfortable, but honestly I need to invest in a better pair of white pumps because I have worn these into the ground the last 6 years that I've had them. So I need to invest in like a pair of nice designer white heels because I truly do wear these all the time. But these are what I'm gonna wear with the dress. And then for a bag, the only clutch that I have is a black like patent leather clutch that I normally use for weddings because I normally do a darker dress, black or something like that. This normally matches, but because this is a summer wedding and everything's a little bit like lighter and brighter, I didn't have a clutch. So I ordered this one on Amazon. I'll link it below. It's actually so cute. It was like $25, I think. Definitely under $30. The actual like beading on it is so pretty. And then I thought this would look so good with yellow, just like a pop of color. And then on the inside, when you open it, it comes with a strap that you could do crossbody, or it also comes like this, so you can carry it like this as well if you don't want to just hold it as a clutch. So there are options, and I think it's so cute. So we'll see if everything fits that I need in here. I'm hoping I have this like disposable camera that is reusable that I really want to bring. So I'm hoping that this fits in here with my phone. If not, then I'll just carry my phone. It'll be totally fine. But packing this, so I'm going to put this with my other stuff. For the rehearsal, it is just casual. So I'm going to wear a sundress, and I'm going to steam this before. I'll probably steam it tonight. But I'm going to do this just green sundress, which is from The Gap. And then I have another sundress that I'm going to bring as a backup option, just in case for some reason he spits up on me, I get poop on me, whatever. You know how it goes with a baby. And then I have these really cute red shoes. I'll insert a picture of them here that I'm going to wear. They're downstairs, that I'm going to wear along with the dress. So that's what I'm going to do for Saturday. Or for Friday. And then I have my wedding outfit picked out for Saturday, and so now I just need something to wear overnight and then something to wear Sunday going home. So let's see what is comfy and cute for us to put together for going home outfit. Okay, for the car ride home, we're just gonna do this striped top from H&M that I actually need to order some more of. It's so nice and thick and it's boxy, so it doesn't really hug your belly, and I really like it. And then I got these really cool linen pants from the Gap, and they have these like striped on the side, so they're like sporty, but they are linen. So I'll also link these below. I really like these. So I'll do this, and then for going home on Sunday. Okay, it's the next day. I had to do laundry, so I didn't end up finishing packing, but I have done my hair, and I am hoping that my hair will stay with some dry shampoo, and then I just obviously need to do like touch-ups and stuff for the wedding. So fingers crossed that that is the case. But I have the baby sleeping. I tried to get him down for a nap in his bassinet so I could like get more stuff done, because I can obviously move around a lot easier when I'm not wearing him. But I don't think I said this in this vlog, but he got his 2-month shots a couple days ago, and he's been just a little clingy and fussy for the last few days. So hopefully he starts feeling a little bit better tomorrow, but we're just doing what we can. So I'm gonna show what I have packed so far. So I have this travel bag, and in here I just have like regular travel toiletries, which is actually so nice. I packed this for giving birth and got a bunch of travel stuff, and so this was very convenient. And then I always pack a little jewelry holder. This one is from Missouri, and just keep jewelry in here, and then that way I have a place to put my rings and stuff. And then I have the earrings that I'm gonna wear for the wedding. They're these like little pretty pearl, I don't know if it's focusing, these little pretty pearl earrings. So I always bring this when I travel. And then this is just some extra stuff. I have pads in case I start my period, with some tampons as well. And then I also have nipple pads too. So because pumping is going to be spotty, I don't want to leak. So I am bringing these. Normally I don't leak and don't wear these every day, but just with it being a wedding and stuff, you never know. And then I'm gonna pack all my skincare and stuff tomorrow morning before we leave. So that's like all bathroom stuff, so we're good to go there. And then I also have all of the hair stuff, which I think I'm probably gonna use tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna leave it out because I plan on doing a workout in the morning, and so I'll need to just freshen up my hair a little bit after that, because we'll be rolling kind of straight into the rehearsal dinner when we get into town tomorrow. So I'll pack all my hair stuff in the morning, and then I'll pack my makeup in the morning as well. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to packing, but honestly, like my brain is just a little bit scattered with just trying to make sure I have everything. So this is Jack's toiletry bag. This actually, I had posted a vlog a while back when I was still pregnant about this like Freedom Mom kit that my sister-in-law gave me. I'll have it linked below, but I obviously kept all of the pouches that it came with, and so it's actually been nice because then I have pouches for him. So in here, this is just like his overnight bag, just with stuff that he may or may not need, but I just want to make sure that we have. So a couple washcloths just in case he needs to get a bath or has a blowout that I want to like wipe him down. And then to go along with that, just this travel Johnson & Johnson that they gave us at the hospital that I just kept in my diaper bag. These we give him every night, vitamin D drops, because he's breastfed. And then the hospital brush, again, just in case we give him a bath. And then I have like a travel brush to brush his hair. A little nail file just in case his nails get too long or rough or something that he's scratching himself. some saline nose spray. I have a snot sucker in here, vapor rub, and then this is a thermometer. So just a few things, mostly just in case things. Obviously it takes the vitamin D drops every night. And then the last thing I'll put in here is I need to buy another diaper cream, but I use this diaper cream and I put it on every night as a preventative, and then if he gets a diaper rash, then I will put it on after every diaper change. But I'm gonna pack this, I'm gonna put it on him tonight before he goes to bed, and then I'll pack this in here, and then I'll pack this bag in our bigger suitcase. So I'm just gonna leave this in here until tonight when I put this on him. Okay, so we're actually back from the wedding and we had such a good time, but I didn't really get to finish sharing with you what I packed. So I'm gonna go kind of run through that quickly because I haven't fully finished unpacking, and there's just a few more things left to show. So first off is snacks. So in the video I made us banana muffins and I also made us protein balls. I had those packed, and then I just packed some like popcorn, some granola, trail mix, apples, we got some protein drinks, and then I had some bagels as well. And then I had a cooler for transporting my breast milk. So we got this small cooler. So in here I had breast milk, and then I also had some cream cheese for the bagels and some yogurt for the granola. And then in terms of bottles, I actually forgot my drying rack. I was going to bring this drying rack, but I forgot that, and it ended up being okay. I just laid everything out on a towel. But I have this basin that opens up, and I just soaked the bottles in here, and then I hand washed them once I kind of had bottles and pump parts stacked up in here, and that ended up working out really well. And then also for washing, I have these pieces for scrubbing bottles and pump parts that I brought as well. So super easy to just pack all of this stuff. It compacts super easily. And then in terms of bottles, I brought 8 bottles, and I ended up kind of rotating all of them except for one. There's only one that was left in the bin after we got home that I realized that we just never used or never really needed to use. So 7 bottles total is what I brought, and I ended up packing 3 ready-to-go bottles in the cooler and kept the cooler where it was accessible, so then when we would stop along the way we would have the cooler with bottles prepped for him. And then I also packed 5 bibs and 8 burp rags. So I had all those packed in our suitcase upstairs as well. And then I just packed up my regular diaper bag, which I had for the car ride. And then for pumps, I brought my wearable pump, and then I brought my Spectra, and then I brought 2 sets of pump parts, and that ended up working out really well for me. And then I just used milk bags instead of the pitcher method, which is what I do currently. So I just brought a pack of milk bags, and then ended up just whatever I pumped threw into a bottle, and then anything extra threw into the milk bags. And again, that ended up working out really well for me. So that's everything I packed in terms of feeding. And then what we did was just threw everything in this bin. So I just have this tote bin that's from like Costco or Home Depot or something, and I threw all of his stuff in here. So all the bottles went in here, the basin, all the cleaning things. These are the pack of detergent pods that I used that I brought just in case we needed to wash anything. And then we also brought his lounger, and then brought his bouncer. The lounger was in here, bouncer fit well in the car, and then we have this pack and play that we folded up and brought with us, and then this is where he slept next to us. And then the Airbnb ended up having a changing table, so we left these 2 attachments at home. Basically it. Oh, and then we also brought the carrier. We went out to breakfast the one day, and I just, instead of bringing like the stroller, because we were in downtown and it was like a tiny little breakfast spot, so I put him in the carrier, and he just slept the whole time. And then for entertainment, I just brought a couple contrast cards, a couple books, and his rattle, and that was it. Honestly, pretty easy. He was so good in the car, and he was so good while we were there. He cluster ate a little bit the first day. He slept through the night, both nights, and yeah, he did amazing. So it ended up being a really fun trip. We had an amazing time at the wedding, and traveling with a 2-month-old was not as scary as I thought it would be. So I am going to include a packing list below that I used to pack and just make sure that I had everything for this trip. But I hope that this video was helpful if you are working on prepping for travel with a baby. It's not as bad as it seems, and you don't need as much as I honestly thought. So we were able to keep it pretty compact, and it ended up all working out really well. So anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.